Welcome back to podcast Basira Nour, and this is our third day covering the Enneagram conference in American University of Cairo 2026. And now, in a continuation of what we were talking about Pose 9, I have now a new guest, and her name is Monica. And Monica is working with um, the Deep Lab, right?
Deep Living Lab.
Living Lab. And this is the whole thinking idea about or behind the beautiful experience we were just talking about Pose 9. Hi, Monica.
Hello.
I know you are in the marketing and you are kind of the visibility, and I think this is something takes a lot of belief and experience to express or to see something in this whole process that took you to this place. Do you agree with me?
I do. And Diana mentioned our collaboration with the Monas Collective, this incredible collective of artists who, was a video game designer who created the virtual reality experience, a video artist who created the different videos within the VR and then also in the room. A few multidisciplinary artists who really helped to co-design the experience for people to have as they were in this space, exploring these 4 sacred portals, which is really at the foundation of Deep Living Lab's work. We are really committed to presence,
Yes.
as a sacred experience, to be in ourselves and grow our capacity to remember.
Yes.
As you said with Diana, to remember. We say together, we remember.
Yes.
We remember what's inside of us. And through these 4 sacred portals of the sacred trust, the sacred holding, right? That not only are we holding, but we are held. We are held.
Absolutely. Yes.
That holding, that trust, the connectedness. Those are the 3 portals within the VR experience that you could choose.
Yeah.
Right? You stood in front of those trees and you had each to choose from and checked in with yourself. And which of these portals is calling me in this moment? And that's really a way to explore what's here in this moment as we are in our finite reality, as humans in a life, in a place, but in convergence with the infinite, in connection with the divine, and recognizing that here in this moment, what is calling us, what is ours to do. And that is the sacred engagement. And so as you went through the experience, you had the VR and you chose and you reflected on, okay, sacred hold. And which portal did you choose?
Connection.
Yes.
Yeah, I chose
Yeah.
Yes, I chose that time connection,
Yeah.
and also the question that I answered and then I dropped in the fire. It was very kind. I felt it in my body, like something really.
Yeah.
I get rid of.
Yeah. So
An energy that I got rid of when I just dropped this paper on the fire. This is all, guys. You have to go through the experience, and it's a beautiful thing. You see it as if it's true. You are living it. You are living it deep inside, and every single cell of your body will feel it. You will live it, and at the same time, you will remember a place in your, I don't know where, in the heart, in the mind, in the body, but a place where you can catch and you will never forget. And this is the remembrance, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And through that remembrance, right? Through that sacred connectedness portal that you passed through, and then you came to the fire, the campfire, and there was an invitation to reflect on what are you letting go of in order to be more present with what is here in all of it. And then also, what are you cultivating? What are you calling in?
That's true.
And that integration, that just little reflection question, then invited you. Roxanne's voice comes in at the end of the virtual reality experience and really invites you into sacred engagement, which is the space in the world. It is the embodiment, it is the activity that comes from this alignment with our knowing of our wholeness and our interconnectedness with everything. And from that place, we ask ourselves, what is mine to do? From there, not from what should I do?
No, not
what do you think I should do?
Yes.
But here in presence, with the capacity that comes from holding, from trust, from connectedness, that wholeness in the presence, in that sacredness, allows us to remember.
That's true.
What is our contribution in this moment, in this world?
Monica, if I would like just you to talk a little bit about the beautiful book here that I have.
Of course.
It's the 4 Sacred Portals.
Yes, your journey of wholeness and deep kinship with life.
So tell me about the role of the Enneagram in this book,
Yeah.
where you guys depended a little bit on explaining or exploring the Enneagram as a tool.
Yeah.
And how is it the connection between this and the machine itself or the yeah, please.
Yeah. So the 4 sacred portals are, well, you can see it's small, but here we can send you the graphic, but here you can see that each of the portals are additional lines
To the
of
Enneagram
the Enneagram
sign.
symbol.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So there's this illumination of these portals that grew out of the wisdom of this sacred symbol of the Enneagram. And Roxanne can tell you much more about it. Hopefully you'll have the opportunity to interview
doing
her.
the podcast, yeah.
And so there's the 4 lines, horizontal, and then from 9 to the void. And the intersection, the convergence between the finite lines of experience and the convergence of the infinite line. And so in this exploration, this is the 4 sacred portals.
Because it's really a portal. If you even look at it, it's like an opening to something hidden. It feels like a portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the connection. It's a very deep connection. It's also another way in. So for me, I was not very attracted to the Enneagram. Maybe 15 years ago, a friend said, "Oh, Enneagram," blah, blah, blah. And I hear, "Oh, Enneagram, Enneagram." And it never called to me. And then I started working with Deep Living Lab because, presence, engagement. My work in the world is really inner transformation in service of the collective. That's what I'm up to, within and beyond Deep Living Lab. And so that alignment said, oh yeah, okay, I'm in, let's see.
Yes.
And that entry was not, I want to understand the Enneagram. But through that entry of the portals, I see what's below, what's deeper, is this ancient wisdom of this symbol and this way of this map, as Diana said, of transformation. And that's what the 4 sacred portals is really another map that is within and alongside
Yes.
the Enneagram.
Beautiful. So now, when it is the right time, I believe in divine time, of course. So you went through it also.
Yeah.
The whole process. And Enneagram for me is something that's life. It's not just simple. It's not just numbers. It's something with a dynamic, with a movement, with like in a process all the time. Like I was talking to Diana, it's and if people are really deep thinking deep inside the Enneagram, they would discover full portals like you guys did. I'm sure also the Enneagram as a system, it has a lot to be discovered. It's not only this. And I'm sure whenever the right time and the consciousness is ready to accept more of that, new things will appear. Because also it's still a readiness, like you are ready or you are not ready to receive the next level of information, the next level of waking up. Because it's all between waking up and growing up and what you wake up to. And Monica, honestly, I'm still remembering.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful to have you guys. And if you want to say something about the deep living lab, what do you think the last note you want to share with everybody who is listening to you now?
Deep Living Lab is we're a lab. We are a lab in deep living. We are practicing together and bringing transformation and transformative experiences to others to remember our wholeness, our interconnectedness, and our capacity to live in alignment with our purpose, to meet what is calling and bring more healing into a world that desperately needs more healing.
When you said now deep living lab, like we are putting something very profound and deep into certain experiences or lab, but also to bring healing and to bring life to life, to give the people a taste of how could it be if you are just align yourself little bit to this direction or little bit to this direction. And this is how I felt it inside my heart when you were explaining. And yeah, it's very deep. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Basira.
And I would love to thank Roxanne. She's not here really. Maybe she is the soul behind all of that. And I want to thank her for this, what she is bringing up to the whole world. And one day we will do a podcast with her, definitely. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diana. And that was for maybe the last podcast for today and third day of the Enneagram conference in Cairo. Safy Mousa and podcast Basira Nour. And thank you guys for this company for full 3 days, and to meet you again in the next conference, 2028. Thank you.